Hey peeps, I know today's week has been astronomically just off the chain in results of what happened to this one young girl over there in the state of Jalisco, specifically in the country of Mexico, and how she had her intuition that she unfortunately ignored. And I'd like to remind you people that when it comes to your intuition, the first thing you have to do is not ignore it. Even if you have friends begging you to stay, even if they buy you all the stuff, all that stuff that they could give you before she would have died, they could have given her after she relocated to a safe house or a safe place somewhere in Mexico, instead of her being held there because her friends kept insisting. If my friends do that to me, I just ignore those people. I walk away. I go away from that. That's what I'm gonna do. If I know I have a bad feeling about going somewhere and I know it doesn't seem safe at the moment, I'm not gonna ignore that just because I have a friend begging me to stay. Especially, and this is my question to that. Number one, did she expect any delivery she bought herself? Because there's a difference between someone gifting me something as a delivery package and they tell me to go wait there because they are waiting for their own package to be delivered versus them trying to give me something I can just get anytime later. So my advice to you guys is this. We can take Valeria's case as a cautionary tale of what not to do as people who want to live a healthy, long life. We can also look at it as this: not all people have good intentions, and your friends are just in their own little moment, in their own little bubble, thinking whatever's going on in their lives, not thinking about your life like that. That's just my advice to you. If you're feeling scared, danger, or you feel like this is too good to be true and the place doesn't seem right and your vibes are going off the chain, yeah, you should just trust yourself, leave accordingly. Don't even tell nobody if you have to. I would just say that. If I felt my life was in danger, I ain't saying shit. I'm just gonna go move quietly. And with some of these people, especially with these people who are influencers, certainly, I think this is a cautionary tale. I mean, her tale is not much different from Selena's, where bad, backstabbing best friends, intuition, knew there was something off about it, but she wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. Don't ever do that. That's just my advice. Don't give your friends the benefit of the doubt. In this case, no. If you feel in your own soul there is something wrong in the atmosphere, I would just go without warning. Just say nothing. Just leave. Just say, oh, I gotta go somewhere. Or just say go to the bathroom, for instance. But don't really go to the bathroom. Just actually make an exit. I mean, that's what women I've heard who do on dating, who date horrible men, and sometimes they have to use the bathroom as a catalyst to just like up and out of here, just like leave the area and leave the people on red. Even if you had to do that, you might as well start leaving people on red. And especially that some people are speculating that could have been the cause of why her infamous death happened, was because her fake ass friends, or one of them, she had a previous beef with and decided to patch things up. And let's just say for those patching up, they patched it to the point now she's gone. So I would have to say, yeah, if you feel in your heart you can't seem to stay in a place that's safe and you feel you need to leave, then just do that. Don't wait for your friends. They're not your mom, they're not your dad. You're an adult. When you're past the age of 18, or in this case, whatever age is considered an adult in Mexico, I would say that's on you. You really had to just listen to yourself at this point. And especially if you think your friends aren't who they said they were, who they seem to be. Because like I said, a lot of things happen a lot of times that some friends, they grow out of friendships. And this happens a lot more than you think. I used to be friends with people I no longer am in contact with, I no longer am friends with, and we just parted ways. That happened mostly in high school, of course, and somewhat in college, and then of course now in my adult life, how I became an adult now. So I would have to tell you guys, yes, if your instincts tell you to do something and your friends tell you otherwise, don't listen to them, listen to you. Because that is who's going to say your life. It's going to be yourself. You're going to have to be your own hero. You're going to have to be your own stuff. You're going to have to do your best. Because otherwise, this is going to keep happening to all these people who keep getting into situations because they listen to someone else instead of their own judgment. And as much as it heartbreaks me hearing that she got killed in her own store, her own beauty shop, her own, just because she's famous. I'm just curious, is this because competition wanted her out? is it really just the friends, really, what people are calling destiny swapping, or is it really an ex-disgruntled boyfriend, or was a falling out between friends? Whatever it is, all I hope is that justice is served, and I also hope that she does get the justice that she truly deserves, and her family too. And rest in peace to this young lady and her family in the city of Zapopan, Jalisco, which is the state, by the way. By the way, there's 32 states in Mexico. Yeah, cool story, right? But anyways, that's all I gotta say about this. Otherwise, like I said, ladies, trust your instincts. Don't trust anyone, even if Trey insists. By the way, they can insist all they want, but you know better. You can replace a gift. You can't replace you. That's all I gotta say. You can replace anything, including a house, but you can't replace another person in the end, because we just don't repopulate like that. And we don't reincarnate like that either. That's tidbits I wanted to give you guys. And thanks for watching, peeps, and bye.